She fell in love with a man who didn't cast a shadow. Yes, that was her first clue. But love makes monsters look like miracles. Her name was Lila, 24, bright-eyed, guarded heart, and newly moved to the sleepy town of Hawthorne Ridge. She worked at the library, loved the smell of old pages, and always kept her windows open at night. Said it made her feel free. Then she met him. Julian. God, Julian. Chiseled jaw, obsidian eyes that flickered red in just the right light, and a voice that could lull a wolf into sleep. They met at a farmer's market. He was reading Wuthering Heights. Ironic, in hindsight, their chemistry was instant, magnetic, dangerous. He walked her home that night, stood beneath the flickering lamplight just outside her apartment gate, and she swore he didn't block the light. No shadow. She laughed it off. What else do you do when darkness makes less sense than love? But here's the thing. By week 2, Lila had stopped sleeping. Not because of nightmares. Because of the whispers. At exactly 3:03 a.m. every night, from behind her closet door, a rasping voice, saying things no one could know. Your father never loved you. He's not Julian. You let him in. She checked, again and again. Closet empty. Door locked. Julian laughed it off. You read too much horror, babe. But then, the library cat, Milo, refused to go near her anymore. Hissed at her purse. Scratched at her scarf. She found a tooth inside that scarf later that night. A human molar. Still wet. She called Julian trembling. His answer? Whose tooth do you think it is? You're wondering why she didn't leave, right? Why didn't she run? Because he told her he loved her. Because his touch made her forget her name. Because sometimes it wasn't whispers. It was a lullaby, sung in Latin, in her own voice. Even though she'd never learned the language, Lila started blacking out, losing hours. She'd find herself standing in graveyards, barefoot, dirt under her fingernails. The mirror began to warp her reflection, her pupils too wide, her smile too sharp. And every night at 3:03, she'd hear the whispers again, until one night, she whispered back. The climax? Oh, you're not ready. Lila set up a camera. Old school camcorder. Infrared. Pointed it at the closet. Pressed record. Then she sat. Waited. 3:03 a.m. Click. The door creaked. But not open. From inside, something crawled out. Not Julian. Not even human. A thing wearing his face like a poorly stretched mask. It slithered toward her on all fours, its mouth smiling in 2 directions, and whispered, You gave me your name. Now I wear it too. The next frame on the footage? Just static. And her, staring into the lens, smiling, with no eyes. That was 3 months ago. Now, there's a new librarian in Hawthorne Ridge. She looks just like Lila, talks like her, smiles like her. But there's something off. Her laugh is always a second too late. She walks as if floating, never blinks. And if you pass by the library after dark, you'll hear the Latin lullaby. People say it's haunted. I say, she never left. Only the thing wearing her skin did. So I ask you this. If you fell in love with something that looked perfect, how long would it take you to notice it didn't bleed? And if you invited it in, would it ever leave? Whose shadow is behind you right now? Comment, like, share, and subscribe if you like this story. Also turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload another. Thank you. Be brave.